Magomed Ankalaev, man, he's so fucking good, but he's overrated. Alex Pereira versus Magomed Ankalaev 2 will be a completely different fight. The blueprint to beating Ankalaev is out. Firstly, I want to get this out the way. I think Pereira won that first fight. And honestly, what happened to you gotta beat the champ to beat the champ, man? And oh, the judges will discriminate and not favor the Dagestanis and all of this garbage that we had to hear constantly. And we still have to hear to this day. What happened to all of that? They just love saying that shit when it's convenient, don't they? Like, look, man, Pereira clearly won round 1 and round 5. Now round 3 was what it came down to. If we have to narrow it down even further, this is the exact shot that it came down to. Now keep in mind, man, Pereira was outlanding Ankalaev for the entire round pretty much, and that includes the shot that landed by Ank. Yes, I did watch the entire fight frame by frame. Now I do see this as a bit of just a trip on his own feet. It was just weird foot positioning more than anything. I don't think he was rocked, but it's up to interpretation pretty much. Now sure, if you value this shot heavily, Ankalaev probably edges out the round for you, but if you see this as a meh shot like I do, like, Pereira clearly won the round, bro. Now, like I said earlier, the blueprint for Pereira to beat Ankalaev, it's out. The blueprint was found in the last fight itself. Unfortunately, Pereira figured it out in round 5. It was a tad bit too late. Now, here's the solution for this rematch. A ton of leg kicks, a lot of head kicks, and a fuck ton of jabs. The jabs especially, that's the key here, man. Because Ankalaev's way of fighting, he just sort of stays at range and just zips in, fucks you up a bit and then just backs off. Very, very similar to MVP. Not as good and not as quick though. Now the way to counter that blitz in is to just throw a jab. That's it. If you try to throw a power shot like we've seen multiple times in the past, not just the Pereira fight, Big Ank, he sees that shit coming, man. He's cool with it. He just ducks under or he backs off. Like, he's chill with it. The jabs though, as quick as Ankalaev is coming in, the jab is quicker. Pereira needs to throw jabs every single fucking time Ankalaev closes the distance. Now, do I think Pereira and his team will catch on to this? Absolutely, man. I mean, I think he figured it out in the first fight itself. It was just a little bit too late. He figured it out in the 5th round. But now another huge factor as to why I think Pereira gets it done this time around. Pereira now knows that he can stuff all the takedowns, man. In their first fight, Pereira was a bit hesitant because Big Ank obviously came with that Dagestani aura. I mean, Ankalaev did this shit to Blachowicz and then Yana done this to Pereira. So obviously Pereira was being a little bit more cautious than he should have been. By the way, I made a whole ass video talking about how Ankalaev will struggle with the grappling against Pereira, but no one believed me at the time, man, as usual. So Ankalaev was taking advantage of Pereira being that cautious in their first fight. You could see Ankalaev duck down in moments, faking a takedown, and then Pereira sort of lowering his level, dropping his hands, and Ank just blitzing in and fucking him up. Now that won't even be close to as much of a worry for Pereira as it was before. Now I've seen people talk about how this time around it's going to be super easy for Ankalaev and he's just going to put him away in the first. And I'm just thinking, bro, what the fuck are y'all basing that off of? Like, yeah, sure, Ank could catch him, so could Pereira. Anything can happen in the fight, man, but y'all really have no fucking rational backing for that stupid fucking statement of yours, do you? They're just hoping that a shot lands early so they can act like they know what the fuck is going on, you know what I mean? When all it really was a lucky shot. Like, if this happens, which I doubt it's going to happen, by the way. Now, there are a few reasons that people try to use to justify this outcome. One of them being that Pereira isn't as focused because he is doing a movie shoot and, you know, his age maybe, and also that this isn't Ramadan, so Ankalaev won't be in Ramadan and he'll be fully hydrated, this and that. Firstly, Ankalaev wasn't even following Ramadan the last fight, you fucking morons. I even showed y'all Quran and Hadith verses justifying why you don't need to follow this in certain situations. Also, that being said, Muslims usually gain weight during this period, you know what I mean? Like, they bulk up. It's not like some starvation period like a lot of y'all seem to think. Dude, people really just make up any scenario just to glaze someone, and it's lame as fuck, dude. Secondly, man, the age. Y'all really telling me that in 6 months Pereira has dropped off? People acting like this has been a 5-year layoff or something. And as for the movie, the shoot was like 3 days, bro. 3 days. Fuck, dude. Pereira was caught lacking for 3 days in the whole 6-month period he had to train. Oh shit, dude, he's cooked. He's absolutely cooked. Like, are you all serious? Let's be real with this shit, man. Pereira has the upper hand in this fight, and I think he's going to prove it. The fight's just a couple of weeks away now, and I cannot fucking wait, man. And as for the Merab fight, dude, I don't know, man. I'm gonna have to do some film study right now, and I'll be back here with my official pick for y'all tomorrow. And I'm telling you right now, man, like, this is a tougher fight for me to pick than the Ankalaev and Pereira one. I'm gonna have to dig deep in this one, dude. So stay tuned for that one, and I'll see you on the next one.